Hi there. Welcome back to Whispering Movies. It's been a while since I made a video, and I guess I don't know, time, it just seems to have gone so fast, and I've still been listening to some whispers, and a couple of my favorites are Whisper Sister and Wandering Whisper. I just think they're really cool. Whispers. Anyway, I got this comment recently, and it was a really nice comment. And they mentioned this movie called Up in the Air. So I took a look at it, and it was a really good film. I seem to say a lot. It was a really good movie. It stars George Clooney, and it wasn't your usual George Clooney flick. It sort of had this edge of realism to it, which I thought was really good. It's about this guy, and he flies around the country firing people for a living, and he sort of detaches himself from everybody, and just, that's the way he wants to live his life. And so I guess the movie is about, him finding out what's important in life and things like that. So, there's the other people in the movie. There's this lady called Alex, and she is George Clooney's. They sort of have sort of casual fling. They meet up when they're on the road, 'cause she also has that kind of job. And then also there's one of his work colleagues who's sort of new to the job and a lot younger than him, and trying to change things. She's with him on the road for a week or so, for some time, to learn what the job is and things. George Clooney's character also does like inspirational speaking, but it's all a bit he tries to sort of detach again, I guess. You could say that. So, Up in the Air, directed by Ivan Reitman. George Clooney's character, I'm sorry, I don't know his name, so I'm just going to call him George. He's giving one of his speeches. How much does your life weigh? Imagine for a second that you're carrying a backpack. I want you to feel the straps on your shoulders. Feel them. Now I want you to pack it with all the stuff you have in your life. You start with the little things. Things on shelves and in drawers. The knickknacks, the collectibles. Feel the weight that adds up. Then you start to add the larger stuff. Clothes, tabletop appliances, lamps, linens, your TV. The backpack should be getting pretty heavy by now. And you go bigger. Your couch, bed, your kitchen table, stuff it all in there. Your car, get it in there. Your home, whether it's a studio apartment or a 2-bedroom house. I want you to put it all into that backpack. Now try to walk. It's kind of hard, isn't it? This is what we do to ourselves on a daily basis. We weigh ourselves down until we can't even move. And make no mistake, moving is living. Now I'm going to set that backpack on fire. What do you want to take out of it? Photos. Photos are for people who can't remember. Drink some ginkgo and let the photos burn. imagine waking up tomorrow with nothing. It's kind of exhilarating, isn't it? Okay, this next scene is with George Clooney's character and this lady who he's having this sort of casual fling with, Alex, who is about George's age, and then this younger colleague who's on the road with him, and she's just being dumped by a boyfriend back home via text message. So Alex is giving her some advice. He broke up with you with a text message. It's kind of like firing someone over the internet. What a Weasley prick. Yeah, but what does that make me? Someone who falls for a prick. We all normal. Pricks are spontaneous, they're unpredictable, and they're fun. Then we're surprised when they turn out to be pricks. I followed him to Omaha. You did. I had a job waiting for me in San Francisco when he got an offer from Conagra. He said we should start a life together. So I followed him, George, to Nebraska. Natalie, I thought I'd be engaged by now. No offense. Alex, not taken. That's alright. Natalie, when I was 16, I thought by 23 I'd be married. Maybe have a kid, corner office by day, entertaining by night. I was supposed to be driving a Grand Cherokee by now. Alex, life can underwhelm you that way. Natalie, I mean, where did you think you'd be by, it doesn't work that way. At a certain point, you stop with the deadlines. It could be a little counterproductive. I don't want to say anything that's any feminist. I really appreciate everything that your generation did for me. It was our pleasure. George, well done. But sometimes it feels like no matter how much success I have, it's not going to matter until I find the right guy. You really thought that was the right one? I could have made it work. He really fit the bill, you know. The bill. White collar, college grad, loves dogs, likes funny movies, 6'1", brown hair, kind eyes, works in finance, but is outdoorsy, you know, on weekends. I always imagined he'd have a single syllable name like Matt or John or Dave. In a perfect world, he drives a 4Runner, and the only thing he loves more than me is his golden lab and a nice smile. What about you, Alex? You know, honestly, by the time you're 34, all the physical requirements just go out the window. Like, you secretly pray that he'll be taller than you. Not an asshole would be nice. Just someone who enjoys my company, comes from a good family. You don't think about that when you're younger. I don't know. Someone who wants kids, likes kids, wants kids, and healthy enough to play with his kids. Please let him earn more money than I do. You might not understand that now, but believe me, you will one day. Otherwise, that's a recipe for disaster. And hopefully some hair on his head. But I mean, even that's not a deal breaker these days. A nice smile. Yeah, a nice smile. A nice smile might just do it. Wow, that was depressing. I should just date women. Alex, tried it. We're no picnic ourselves. I don't mind being married to my career, and I don't expect it to hold me in bed as I fall asleep. I just don't want to settle. You're young. Right now you see settling as some sort of a failure. It is, by definition. Yeah, but by the time someone is right for you, it won't feel like settling. And the only person left to judge you will be the 23-year-old girl with a target on your back. I think this 10-minute thing is going to be up on YouTube, so maybe I'll